Well, stay tuned. There's much more Currents ahead. When we return, an art exhibit examines the mystery of the angels.
The first concept of angels came from the Hebrew book of Genesis. Well, that's the first image that's noted. They were the seraphim. They were covering the Ark of the Covenant.
Finally tonight, when we think of modern art, the first things that may come to mind is avant-garde. But not all living artists are looking for something new in an effort to be cutting edge. St. Paul the Apostle Church in Midtown Manhattan is home to the artist collective known as Openings, which regularly hosts exhibits at the church. The latest featured work is titled Arcanum Angelorum, or Mystery of the Angels, the product of a local artist whose work takes a nod to the past. Well, last night, the artist himself was on hand for what was an enlightening exhibit.
We are having an exhibit of the work of Guillermo Esparza'S, who is an iconographer. He is the artist in residence at Old St. Patrick's Cathedral. He's a very fine iconographer, internationally recognized. I got to know him some time ago, and we invited him to show his work in the St. Teresa Shrine here in the church, which is what we use for rotating art exhibits.
It's called the Mystery of Angels. The first concept of angels came from the Hebrew book of Genesis. Well, that's the first image that's noted. And they were the seraphim. They were covering the Ark of the Covenant. And they were golden. And this is what the inspiration is.
Icons, Byzantine religious art, are windows, into that ethereal other heavenly kingdom. Us looking at the saints and the residents of heaven, and they gazing down at us. So the icon or painting forms this communion, between the occupants of heaven and earth.
Using the icons for meditation, for prayer, can take you into a liminal space, can take you, more into a prayer, an openness, a kind of prayer that puts you and connects you with the divine.
It is created in the inverse perspective. That means that the icon is looking into you instead of you looking into the icon. And that's the window into the hyper-reality.
It's very interesting. When you go to see modern art, you don't really know what you're looking at a lot of times. Whereas this, you're seeing angels, but angels are so ethereal and so personal. They have their own meaning to each individual. So I think it does unlock something. You do get a feeling that you're closer.
I think it appeals to our senses, to our sight, to broadening our horizon of the here and the now. It brings us, it transcends us with the light that he portrays through the pieces to where the artist wants us to be.
I really hope for an increased dialogue, conversations, because I firmly believe that great art inspires conversations, and great art is a conversation that doesn't end.
It's elusive. And I don't claim to have the secret of the angels. I've only scratched the surface.
Definitely beautiful. Well, that is all for this edition of Currents. But before we go, we want to wish all the moms out there a very happy Mother's Day. For all of us here at Currents, I'm Francesca Maxime. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night and a great weekend.